Let's talk about Lawless. First off, congratulations. I thought the film was terrific. So, how did you get involved with it? What was the process that led to the film getting made?
Um, I researched with the book first, and then I went to Nick Cave, my first port of call,
Hmm.
to see if he would consider adapting it for me. Which when he read it, he loved it. So we joined up together to do it. Really, it started as a Sony film, studio film, and then we had actually a different cast even back then, and then the economic crisis came. This is 2008,
Hmm.
and then it all collapsed, fell apart, and then we put it all back together again. And recast it. The original cast were unavailable. So that's kind of the story of it.
Great. Do you find that working on a film that was based on a true story, does that present additional challenges in filmmaking, or is it just like making any other movie?
I think, like any other movie, other than, it's research the world.
Hmm.
It is a truth. And so, my research, I had to, if it's coming from a book,
Right.
I think you want to, and it's a book that you have high regard for, you want to, honor the spirit of it all.
Hmm.
I love research, so I'm always doing research as if it is a true story. So, as I said, like even the proposition, there's a lot of true story research on that.
Hmm.
Even if it's a fictional story, I think, I treat those things as how do I put it? The story when it's retold is different.
Right. Right. And,
Do you know what I mean? It becomes, well, you're doing it in different forms.
hmm.
Fiction is one form, one medium. Historical novels is another medium. They're all different mediums, and every time, there's story is another one. And, slow slightly.
Right.
So I think that I don't have any qualms about, I'm with Herzog where he will alter a documentary even to some degree when it's essentially maintaining the truth.
Hmm.
That's the truth can be told whether it's in any medium. Is what I guess I'm trying to say. So
Right.
as long as you stay true to the essence of
Hmm.
the story, and you don't, and the key points
Hmm.
are adhered to. Like we fought for a long time to keep that ending because that is what happened, and we thought it was very important to show Forrest dying in such a way.
Right.
That it wasn't such a silly accidental slipping in a river when he had a bit to drink.
Right.
We thought that was extremely relevant and poignant and needed to be, to not have that would have been to be kind of changing the essential truth of that story.
Right. Right. Speaking of the.
And conversely, to show the other brothers prospering as, straight businessmen with families, again, with, we, as opposed to going down in the place of bullets.
Right.
Their sins.
Right. Makes sense. Speaking.
Yeah.
Speaking of the cast, I wanted to say I was extremely impressed by Shia LaBeouf's performance in the film, and I've always felt like he's a little bit of an underrated actor anyway. But I think this is probably his best role to date. So what was it like working with him? I mean, he's clearly the kind of the major role in the film. So what was that experience like?
Well, it was wonderful. He was the first on board. He was so passionate about it, and so committed and very professional. He would. It was very endearing, even that I think he was so sick of being the franchise kid that wasn't taken seriously,
Mm-hmm.
and he was so kind of desperate to sink his teeth into a character. So he was so excitable. He would show up on set, even when he wasn't needed.
Mm-hmm.
So when other actors came on, like Guy Pearce, when he was doing Rakes,
Mm-hmm.
Shia showed up just to watch,
Right.
day after day. So he was very enthusiastic and very inspired, and I think I'm glad you say that, because I think he's woefully underrated and very unfairly so.
Mm-hmm.
I think people confuse some of his past commercial franchise films and his outspoken public persona with his actual acting abilities on screen.
Right.
In other words, the image, the past baggage, distorts their perception of what he's doing. Because I think actually in that film, it's very nuanced. He plays not such an easy, likable character either. He's a character that's becomes arrogant and vulnerable, and
Mm-hmm.
he shows a lot of sides that aren't the kind of uncomfortable sides of a leading man.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So yeah. But I was very, and we built the film up, and I have to say, in terms of the other cast, that I was very lucky, and they became like another family.
Mm-hmm.
That like I inherited from the Proposition,
Right.
the family, and they're just such a great group of actors, and they all have their own kind of approaches. I mean, Tom Hardy was just so audacious and amazing,
Mm-hmm.
and such a kind of force. And then Jessica Chastain. I mean, I was also very fortunate with those guys to get them, early on,
Mm-hmm.
as things were really kind of taking off for them. So, but Jessica was just so amazing. So was Mia.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the old sort of, when I say the people that are already mind-blowing for a long time, Guy Pearce and Gary Oldman.
Right.
And Jason Clarke was a real find as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was very fortunate.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Nathan Hayne has been doing lots of great work since.
Mm-hmm. So, speaking of the actors, the cast, it's an amazing cast. And I'm curious because your films have a very sort of a very certain sense of kind of menace. They're very stark a lot of times. They certainly have a serious subject matter a lot of times. What's the atmosphere like on set with the cast and with you?
Well, actually, it's usually surprisingly full the real focus, our commitment to whatever that we go after. So it's a question at that. But as a result, people kind of thought with the road, which was very grim at times. There, out of that came a humor and a lot of ways. You're working in such a constant way, challenging material. It's important to be able to get that relief and step away from it. To be able to then, re-engage and jump straight back into it. That's very difficult sometimes for actors. Sometimes there's this kind of strange mirroring that happens off the actors in terms of their characters. So, there was a sort of brotherly rival between Shia and Tom, a lot kind of hate friction, where these guys would do anything for each other, and yet at times that could get rather intense. So there was that. There was the, Shia was, very enthusiastic with Mia and their relationship. So there was that, and always needing to put the brakes on things when it's, because we're dealing with a fictitious story, but they were so connected with their characters, it is hard to, step away from that, and you get this kind of almost a mirroring of what's going on in a very, nowhere near as dramatic as what's on screen.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah. Great. Great. And so, John, finally wrapping up, what's next on your plate? Do you have your next project picked out yet?
Yes, I'm to do a crime thriller. Actually, I love the crime. I love and characters have to make various choices. I think that's all of that conflict. That's what I love about genre films. The whole entering different world. I love the characters that are challenging. So, and I love to do something contemporary. So that's kind of what I'm